Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Nico, and welcome to another 3 Pass FNAF fan games. I have not done this in a while. I have not done 3 Pass FNAF fan games in a while, and I did go over what I was thinking when making these types of videos again, and that I would make 3 game videos, like 30 to 40 minutes long, so expect this to be in between 30 to 40 minutes long, and then my regular traditional videos are going to be like early 20 to mid 20 minutes long videos, like 20 to 30, something like that. But yes, decided to switch it up. Before I continue my revisiting FNAF series, I wanted to change things up and bring back the 3 Pass FNAF fan game series, because I think I played more than 3 this time, and I looked over the last 3 that I played, and this was one of them. I mean, the hard mode was, but this came before that, and it's pretty much the same thing. So the first game of the video, of course, is Those Nights at Rachel's. I did play this. This is a 3 Pass FNAF fan games video after all. Got my lucky tank top for this one. Won't spend too much time. I'll probably do the first 2 nights of each of these. So, yeah. Okay, there we go. It wasn't letting... Okay, there we go. It was not letting me press that button. So, hold on. I don't know what my thing was, so I'm just gonna put in what I always put. Because apparently it doesn't matter, really. First night. Let's see. Yeah, 3 Pass FNAF fan games. Well, I did not really come into this really prepared to say much. Other than my...
Hello and welcome to your new job at Doug's and Rachel.
Other than general ideas, or like what I thought of the game from before. Okay, I gotta get used to this. Hold on. Oh, right click. So this is like WASD controls. I'm gonna play the first like 2 nights of this. But I remember this vaguely. And this is a game by Nixon, who is infamous for making amazing SFM horror games. I do not think the curtain is a thing until either later during this night or like at the start of the second night. Very creepy, and I've got to say I'm already impressed. Like the past 3 FNAF fan games I played on the channel are actually quite impressive FNAF fan games. I think I'm dropping frames. Maybe I am dropping frames. It's hard to tell. I mean, I have my second monitor to my right, so. But yeah, no. I forgot space. I'm pressing W to try to turn on the PC, but it's the space button. Then X closes that, and then Z closes that. Okay. And I don't think there's much going on at all. It is already 2 a.m. The raccoon is someone to be anxious of, actually. Completely forgot that the raccoon was a thing. I did start the hard mode, but I ended up only doing 1 video because I beat the first night, and then I couldn't beat the second night. So it was insane. I was not going to do that again. But I may tell you real quick though, the hard mode of this game is a lot more creepy and scary than this one. Like the whole, it's like the creator took this game. And I mean, it's pretty much the same game, but like, I mean, it's quite literally what I said. It's literally just the hard mode of this game, but it's like, what he pretty much did was, of course, the same exact game, like all this, but then threw it all in a hellish landscape, and it was terrifying to say the least. Oh. Why are you coming out? It's 3 a.m. by the way, guys. No. Oh, were they coming open? I just saw them move slightly. Also, this is so loud. But yeah, no, I don't know. I don't have much to say, honestly. Like, I mean, yes, of course, like, to add on what I was talking about before, wanted to change things up before I finish my FNAF Revisiting series, because the only game we have left is, Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. And I'll talk more about that when I actually get to the first video of that game. But just a little heads up for you guys that are expecting the security breach videos. I'm going to try to make them as long as I can. So do expect them to be around maybe mid 20s to 30 minutes long. So like 25 to 30 minutes long videos. Because I don't want to spend too much time. Oh. I don't want to die on the first night. Where is whoever the heck that is? I believe his name was Doug. Oh, there he is. Is he to the left? Ah, there he is. Okay. The camera had to go all the way to the left. Oh, and it resets. Okay. Nope. It's 5 a.m. We got this in the bag. But yeah, no. Just a heads up for those wondering. I wanted to get through that game as fast as I can. Mainly because I don't want it to end up as long as VR. Because, I mean, from what you guys watched in the VR is that, from the VR game is that it took 16 freaking episodes to complete. So, I don't want to spend that long on security breach. And then, of course, the only thing I would actually change about this game. Like, it's a silent night, 6 a.m. It gives you a silent 6 a.m., which I do not like. Like, add in some assurance. Like, yay, you completed it. Here's some happy music. I'm actually going to listen to this phone call, though.
Damn it. Don't. Hello? Hi. Welcome back to Doug and Rachel's, and,
Yeah.
Yeah, company didn't really want to record any more phone calls after your first night.
Sure.
But I figured, why not?
Ha!
After all, they don't monitor the calls after the first one, so I'm safe to say whatever I want.
Don't know why.
Well, for starters, which I'm sure you know by now, the animatronics are really jumpy. The easiest way to say it is something like performing after hours, but with a bit more of a kick. They seem to actually move around the building, and
it's
no
1
one
a.m.
knows why. Actually, one of the night guards tried to do some investigating himself, which probably was the dumbest idea ever.
Yep.
Poor kid. It's safe to say that it didn't end particularly well.
Does anything ever particularly end up well in these types of games?
Recently, although I really shouldn't say that yet. You're a fourth, fifth night guard right now. The others being in
I do not like that.
State. One of them just stopped talking and developed some sort of verbal communication problem. Very strange. He had to take it to some therapist, and the family tried suing us.
Oh, great.
Cool. Despite all their efforts, of course, it didn't work. Nothing ever does. All it takes is the company's little bit of money before they just wash all the troubles away. Shouldn't question it, and neither should you.
I can flash
the job, at least. As hellish as all this may seem, you'll get through it. Almost all of us do.
What do you mean almost? What do you mean by almost all of us do? Also, I just realized something. Was that always there? New discovery at Fazbear's. After several checkups and evaluations, the child named Adam Abray, who was the victim of the severe injury, finally declared as healthy. The family is very thankful, but is still continuing on their plans to lure customers away, and authorities are doing all they can to find the meaning behind this attack. Yeah. I did not. Was that always there? That seems like a very lore-heavy thing. Did I? Oh yeah. And the curtains are now active on this night. So great. Also, get that off the screen. They're not moving much. I'm gonna continue reading that. It's inhumane, said Jacob Evans, a local resident. You'd think this company would actually learn from their mistakes. The authorities refuse to reveal any piece of evidence nor the further details as of how the child was actually attacked, other than a small piece of evidence that points to it being some sort of robot failure. A small tooth that has a bloody tip, which seems to have more of a plastic material? Oh, you're close. Coon's still there. The dog's pretty close. I need to check on whatever the heck this thing is at. Close that. Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna close that. Because I'm pretty sure I have plenty of power. I do not trust him. It is 4 a.m., so... I got 60% power. Yeah, I'm fine. But yeah, something I forgot to mention is that I completely forgot laughter was in this game. Or like that giggling or chuckling laughter. Like, you guys heard it? It freaked me out. I was like, what the frick was that? And then I completely remembered. One of these animatronics likes to giggle. I don't know who it is, though. It's 5 a.m. I've got this in the bag. Also, yeah, you cannot close 2 doors at once. Ah, see. Ah, ha. He must have been there. Doug actually probably tried to attack me tonight. That's awesome. So yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess you could say this is pretty much just revisiting 3 FNAF fan games. I mean, I'm calling it a part of my 3 past FNAF fan games videos. So also, why did it go down to 35? It went from 63 to 35. Anyways, yes, that's night 2. Also, oh no, we're not doing this. Nope. What's happening there? Wait, what? Skip the call. Hold up. Give me a second, guys. Alright, so that was Those Nights at Rachel's. The first game of our 3 past FNAF fan game video. Anyways, that was Those Nights at Rachel's, the first game of our 3 past FNAF fan games. And may I say, I liked replaying this one. And I like the fact that I found out something new that I don't think I realized beforehand, is that there was a poster to my left that I just read about Discovery at Freddy's. I mean, of course, this takes place in the same universe as Five Nights at Freddy's, of course. So, but, yeah. Anyways, this was by Nixon. Glad to play this again. This was actually really cool. I love SFM horror games. Well, FNAF fan games in general, like SFM FNAF fan games. But anyways, out of time for this one. Let's get on to the next game. The second game, if you will. Welcome to the second game of our 3 past FNAF fan games. And we have the infamous Juniors. Now, I remember when Juniors first came out. This game was overhyped. I was like wondering what all the hype was about, because I'm a part of the FNAF fan. Well, I'm a part of the FNAF fan community. I'm a part of the FNAF community, and I look over everything FNAF game related and FNAF fan game related, and especially do a lot of research on Game Jolt. This never occurred to me. I heard nothing about this game, but apparently it was overhyped when it came out. People were waiting for this game apparently without me even knowing this game even was in production. So I played it, and it was outstanding. And I'm actually quite glad to get back into this, actually. I'm kind of glad to play this game again for you guys. Of course, I'll be only doing the first 2 nights. So, let's see. Let's see what this game has to offer after again. Before we begin, go over the basics or jump straight into it. I actually remember jumping into this game completely oblivious of what was happening. I actually just jumped straight into it because I thought I could do stuff. I thought I was good enough to need a proper tutorial. But I was freaking wrong. I actually beat the first night too without knowing what the heck I was doing. So I died a lot on the second night, obviously. Before. It's the infamous Paul Bear. Honestly, one of my most favorite little not antagonists. One of my most favorite little side characters of all time. I love him. Next to Helpy, I absolutely love Paul Bear. I remember when a friend of mine used to make a lot of fan art of my OC with Paul Bear. And actually, I'll post that art actually in a in a community post after this video is up. But it's really adorable. I love it. Also, coming back to this game is just amazing. Hello, Ball Bear. All right. Yeah. Starting the first night. Night 1. Alright. Yeah, no, I remember how to play this game. Okay, use WASD to deal with this stuff. Okay. Then press W to enter there when I have an animatronic there. I'm gonna call Freddy. Yeah, I remember how to play this game. So they're all moving. There's no... Okay, a ghost head and an animatronic. So this was probably one of the most unique FNAF fan games I've ever played. Like, I am not gonna lie. Like, I have never played any FNAF fan game quite like this at all. The fact that you gotta look for which animatronic is haunted. Is like absolutely genius. Okay, it's Foxy. And oop, almost called Foxy. We'll call Balloon Boy actually. Yeah, I was right. It was Foxy. 1 of 2. The first night, of course, is very easy. Yeah, no, the fact that you gotta look in the cameras to look for clues such as either the monitor flashing or finding handprints on the screen to find out if they're haunted, and then calling it out here is it's genius. Especially with the whole "the animatronics are haunted" trope, which is it's really cool. Especially when you add having to actually fix the animatronics too, adding that to the mix. So yeah. Really cool. Alright, hold that up. It's not Bonnie. So I gotta look for him. Gotta look for handprints and or... Foxy just left. Is it you, Chica? And as the nights go on, surprisingly, it gets easier. It kind of stays balanced, though. Like, their stabilization lowers as the nights progress, but also does the way you find out who's possessed increases as well. Like, as late nights go on, cameras tend to go off. You find out that sometimes they have moved the cameras on their own. And I'm gonna call Chica. Chica's safe. And yeah. I remember the jump scare being absolutely over the top in this game. Chica better not kill me. It's hard to tell who it is. I feel like it's the puppet. I'm not sure. Oh. It is the puppet. It's the puppet. Let's go! And the fact that you gotta find out who's possessed as the night, like, the fact that you gotta find out who's possessed a couple number of times just to beat the night is insane. It's really good. Definitely one of the most unique FNAF fan games I've ever played. I really enjoyed playing this game. Tuesday night, who is Paul Bear? Yeah. Definitely has some deep lore. It actually ties itself with FNAF 6. Like, you know that in the Midnight Motorist minigame, you drive by a place called Junior's. That's the place we're investigating. That's where this game comes into place. This game is based off of the Junior's restaurant in the Motorist minigame. which is really cool. It's very innovative. We like just little things like that FNAF fan games take part in and try to make their own little story with that to expand the FNAF universe is amazing. No, you're right. Let's talk more tomorrow night. Great, yeah, I like being a little fish on a hook. But yeah, no. I can't get enough of the actual game. Like, it's really good. I love it. I remember the creator of this game actually has a YouTube channel. And the funniest part about it is... that, they posted a... Like, if they were to add more content into this game, which part of the game should it be in? And the stupidest thing that pissed me off is that they said the actual regular game like this. And I was like, the regular nights are fine. What are you talking about? Like, if anything needs more content, it's definitely the Barrens. Like, the Barrens, well, seem absolutely barren. I feel like it was Chica. Where's Chica? Let me find Chica. Hello, Foxy. You're in here all alone. Aha! Giving yourself away? Not a good idea, my dude. Foxy left a fingerprint on the top of the screen, so I saw that. Haha. And now we gotta get 3 of them. Yes, those increase. But as the nights continue, there's more ways to find out who's possessed. Such as the cameras going off, the cameras moving on their own, or I think something else. Oh, great. That's exactly what I needed. I need to check Bonnie and Chica. Does that mean it's Chica or... I don't like that. Nope. It has to be Chica. Well, it's not Chica at all. Call her in, then. And who is it? The heck? No. Nothing is right about this at all. Foxy was in here, right? No, it's not Foxy. Is it the puppet? I'm completely clueless on who it is, so I can't even talk right now. I'm trying to focus. Who is it? Foxy just left. Bonnie? Okay, good. There we go. I was about to say, I'm like, who the heck is it then? I need to call Foxy as soon as possible. But yeah, no, this is very, very interesting. Especially how well balanced it is with having to fix their stability while you look for them. And the gameplay encourages you to find out who is actually haunted before you tell who it is, mainly because you can end up getting yourself killed because calling out who's it or not takes down the stability. Like, I'm gonna guess the puppet because the puppet's not in that main room. But there was a thing on the main room. See, the things went down. But it is not the puppet, though. So who is it this time? Can't be Bonnie. I fixed him. Oh. Oh, 2 fingerprints. Oh, another fingerprint. Oh, another fingerprint. Oh, there's fingerprints everywhere. I feel like it's Freddy. This has Freddy's name all over it. I almost called Freddy, and he would have killed me. Okay. And that was Junior's. But yeah, no. Definitely still enjoy playing this game. Really good, really nice, really creative. Love the storytelling too, expanding on the expanding off of something from the game. I'm also not going to watch this tape. Like, not that it matters if I watch it or not, it's just that I need to get to the next game. But yeah, no, I'm gonna leave it. But the content in the tapes as well, and the extras menu and all that is just like all the extra stuff that's also in the game is just amazing. Definitely saw the hype within this game. Definitely one of my most favorite FNAF fan games of all time. Just high up there. It's high up there. It's really good. And the visuals and the animatronic designs is just the icing on top of the cake. But with that said, let's get to the final FNAF fan game of our 3-pass FNAF fan games. And finally, the third and final game of our 3-pass FNAF fan games is the Tubbyland Archives Act 1. This is surprisingly the last FNAF fan game I've played on the channel. And I haven't played this in a while. And I played it to completion too. Even completing the max mode, which is definitely did not regret getting the secret ending and the secret cutscene. Definitely went pro in this game. But yeah, I'm actually really excited. I'm actually really excited to get into this one. So we're gonna press the new game. Of course, gonna skip stuff like this because we're not here to get the full story. We're just here to play the first 2 nights of each game and have me just talk about the games and my past experience from the games. But yeah, night 1. Definitely one of my most favorite FNAF fan games of all time. If not my most favorite FNAF fan games. Like, I absolutely adore this FNAF fan game. It took my childhood and literally ruined it. Like, this game's really good. That's how you make a good horror game. Especially when you take someone's childhood and make them into monsters. It's like taking something you love and turning it into a monster it's genius. It works. And that's not all. Like the designs of the animatronics, the mechanics and gameplay, the story is intriguing. Like with mini games, secret nights, secret cutscenes. The cliffhanger of Act 2, which I got after beating the max mode, is just... it's all insane. Now, there's not going to be much on this first night. This first night's really easy. So we have Lala and Dipsy on the stage. Poe's in here somewhere when he starts, but... like, he doesn't start right here. He doesn't start right there. But yeah, no, we got a flashlight battery... got the live footage, which is a nice little detail too. Like, it says the AM there, like the hour on the top of the screen. But then with the live footage, it shows like live footage, like the AM, but takes it into seconds, which is really clever. Here's the hours up here, and then you can see it tick by seconds up on the. Well, you can't see it because it's on the top left of my screen, but you guys know what I mean. And on top of that, there's the percentage of my flashlight battery. You also got the flashlight here. This is to turn off and on the cameras, which at first I thought you gotta turn them off to get rid of an animatronic, but no. What actually happens is that some of these cameras do go off. Like, hold on. Like, some of these cameras go off on their own, and you need to be able to turn them back on. Cause look, cause when they're off, you can't press the light, and you of course can't see anything in there neither. So that's a nice little detail. So only one animatronic's active on night 1, and that's Poe, right on the left of the screen right here. And what you do with Poe is that you gotta use the speaker to lure him. Oh, like that. The cameras can go off like that, and that's why you need this button to turn them back on. Like, I wonder if any of the other ones went off yet. No? Just that one? But yeah, no. So, whenever you see, so it's kind of like a spring trap mechanic. Wherever you see Poe, go to the next camera and then lure him with this. It's 3 a.m. already. But, that's one thing I never understood. Well, like, this game and the guy says that, Claire, hold on a sec. Okay, Poe's in there. The phone guy in this game refers to Poe as a she. Poe is not a she. You're talking to someone who watched the show and grew up with it as a kid. Poe is not a she. Poe is a he. Because I remember all of them being male except for Lala. Also, you see that camera went off again? Like, as far as I know, Lala's the only female of the crew. But anyways, I like how as the nights go on, you're introducing more characters. So like, night 1 is literally just Poe. Night 2 will introduce someone that I'll get into once we get there. But man, I really enjoy this game. I really enjoy it. Now, it may not seem like there's much to do with this room, and that it's really just gotta pay attention to the cameras, but oh no, trust me. As the nights progress, there's more and more stuff to do in the actual office. Ooh. And to keep things short, I'm not gonna refer to the second night because we get something to do with this room on the second night. But I'll talk about the 4th night. On the 4th night, Dipsy's active. And Dipsy doesn't appear on the cameras. What Dipsy will do, Dipsy will appear in front of you in this hallway right here. And when he gets very close, you gotta do something about it. And you guys will see that on the second night. Because it's not exactly Dipsy's active on the second night. Like I said, Dipsy's active on the 4th night. But Dipsy has something to do with another character that you gotta do the same thing with. You guys will see what I mean. But you guys can tell from my smile, I absolutely love this game, man. I enjoyed this game. This is a game I 100%ed too. Like, and there's not many FNAF fan games that you can generally 100%. And by 100%, I mean like even beat the max 20 modes. Like, a lot of FNAF, because that's a problem with a lot of FNAF fan games. Like, their 20 modes are either way too hard or unlinear enough to the point where it's like, it's literally impossible because you can get totally sidetracked with one thing and then have 4 to 5 different things happening. Like, there's just too many different things happening. It can throw you off rhythm extremely easily. And even if you're at your perfect, like, game, it can also end up being RPG based. Also, we won. I also love the thing. Night complete. Enjoy some time at home. Also, I completely forgot. You get the little jingle at the end of the little mini games you get. But yeah, no, I really love this game. Find Nunu! I remember playing this game, so I know where Nunu is. He's in the office, deactivated. And we're playing as Dipsy right now. Here's the office. Here's to the right of us. It's Nunu! You're also going to activate him. Yep, there he is. There's the music. There's the jingle. Do, 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 do. You found Nunu. Nunu was sleeping. But yeah, no, I really enjoy this game. I really do. But yeah, like I said, but this FNAF fan game doesn't have that flaw. This game's 20 mode, you can defeat it, and it does reward you handsomely for doing so. Like, a lot of the 20 modes, like a lot of the 20... Okay, I need to mute this. Because a lot of the 20 modes, like I said, the other thing that makes them completely, like, it's not just that they're unlinear and pretty much impossible. But it's also the fact that you don't get anything from most 20 modes. But this game actually rewards you for completing the max mode. It gives you the unused content page, and then it of course gives you a super secret cutscene along with a cliffhanger and credits of the next game. So this night's gonna be a lot more difficult. As you can see, there's a pair of eyes in the darkness. Who is that, you may ask? There she is. She's Lala. Lala's active on night 2. So what to do with Lala is that if you can look to the right here, click here to hide. Now there's a hiding mechanic. So when she gets too close, whoa. See? See, the game's trying to screw me up. It's trying to turn off the cameras. Ah, see, there's her eyes. You can tell where she is by looking where her eyes are. And she won't directly come at you from, like, the front right here. She can go to 2A and then come onto this side and try to fool you, which is why camera 2A is actually really important. But for now, there's still no reason to not be on the cameras until Lala is, you know, actually... Oh, she's here, see? Now I hide. I remember that! That is creepy! Lala's definitely one of the most, what's the word I'm looking for? Lala's definitely one of the more, what's the word I'm looking for? Lala's definitely one of the more disturbing animatronics. She has no head, and her eyes are like glow LEDs, and then she has those little, ugh, that's still creepy. Like, how is that not creepy? Oh my god, that looks terrifying. But yeah, no, the cameras are starting to go out more quickly now. Hose all the way back. So, yeah, it's almost 3 a.m. Up, here she is. And the little cutscene things that play. Boom. Like when you hide and she pauses the frame. Really good move. It really increases your blood pressure. It creates a sense of urgency. Like, she literally pops into the room clearly looking for you. Like, this animatronic is not friendly. She is out for blood. These things are bloodthirsty, which is a really good, like, it's a really good, you know, aesthetic to go for. Like, show off that these things are aggressively, actively looking for you. This game just does... Oh, I see that. I see you in there. Top left of my screen. Also, I think... Okay, she's in there now. She's in there. I think I got... Okay, pose all the way back. It is 4 a.m. I do believe Tinky Winky actually moves near the end of this night as like a little surprise, like a little bonus, if you will. Oh, she's coming from the left side now. Hey! Oh, now she's coming from the other side. Boom! Also, you can't hide forever, by the way. Because the animatronics will get you anyways. Oh. Alright. It's almost 5 a.m. This is just insane, though. Ah. There's Poe. Okay. So you also gotta actively look in the cameras, so you make sure none of these things are off. Oh, she's here. It's 5 a.m. too. Boom! Oh! Definitely tense. Tenses things up. Also, wait. Tinky Winky! Tinky Winky moved. Oh, wait. Ah, got Poe all the way back. Oh, wait, we won! Yeah! Yeah, no. For Tinky Winky, you kind of just gotta hold the light on him and then get him back to the camera he's on to reset him. Which is really cool. Love it. But yeah, no, like I said, night 4 is when Dipsy's introduced. He comes from the middle of the room and you gotta potentially keep, like, you gotta give him attention, keep watching where he is to make sure that he doesn't get too close. Once he gets close enough, then that's when you hide. So that's why I said with the this room that Lala and Dipsy both you have to hide in this room from, which is really cool. A real good combination. Like Lala actually goes through the cameras to get to you, while Dipsy actually just starts right in front of your office, and he gets closer. When he gets close enough, that's when you hide. Also, here's Nunu. You found Nunu, and it says he's like fixing the custom machine. Nunu is refilling the custard machine. Okay, okay. Ah, okay. Alright. So we're not going to do this. Hold on. I'll get back to the main screen real quick. So that was the Tubbyland Archives Act 1. The final FNAF fan game of our past three FNAF fan game. The last game of our 3 past FNAF fan games. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, hit the notification button so you never miss a video. It is also accurate that 60% of you guys aren't subscribed, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. It is totally free, and of course you can change your mind later. The biggest thing I have to say about each of these games, they're all great. They're all really great games. I'm glad to replay them all just a little bit for you guys in a 3 past FNAF fan games video, which I have not done in a while. But yes, I am glad that we got to do this again. This was fun. And this was I was most anxious to play this game in particular. But still, juniors were still really hyped and really good. And then the Those Nights At Rachel's was still also really good for the time that it was made. And again, it was made by Nixon. Like, come on, be Nixon, the creator of the joy of creation. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a comment down below. Let me know if you guys want to see Let me know if you guys want to see another 3 past FNAF fan games video. If I have played more than 3. So, but with that said, of course, this has been 3 past FNAF fan games. Hopefully you guys have a great day and or night. Stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, Gators!